Shalom and greetings from Jerusalem. Jane, standing here in the beautiful city of Jerusalem. This is probably going to be the most important video that I have ever made in my time living here in Israel. Right now, the Israeli military is holding the biggest exercise, the biggest drill ever taking place in the history of this nation. The Air Force, the ground troops, the Navy, the reservists, thousands and thousands and thousands of soldiers are participating in this 3-week drill. Yesterday, Israel's defense minister were out saying that in Iran, they are only a few weeks away before they have made enough uranium to be able to create a bomb and attack Israel. The previous Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, was warning about this for years. And the failing leaders in Europe are sitting, trying to negotiate the Iranian deals, while the mullahs and the ayatollahs in Iran are laughing their heads off because they are basically getting away with anything they want to do. But here in the Jewish state, they know very well how serious this is. So Israel has basically put Iran on notice with the speech from the defense minister of Israel. And he has said, like Benjamin Netanyahu said, we will defend Israel. We will do whatever it takes to protect our people. We know exactly where they have the underground bunkers. We know exactly where they have the centrifuge, where they are enriching this uranium for a nuclear bomb. He also said that the consequences, the casualties of doing this now instead of a year, is going to be less now. So the Israeli Defense Forces are participating in this drill, and the Air Force is training, exercising, training to go deep into Iran and to attack these places where they are enriching all of this uranium. Many planes are taking part in this, and actually Air Force from America is taking place with one of those big fuelers where the Israeli Air Force can getting fuel for these big planes from America. So this is very, very serious. At the same time, Israel is painfully aware that when we attack Iran, because we need to do that before they attack ours, Israel will be attacked on multiple fronts. They will be attacked by all the proxies of Iran in Syria, in Lebanon, in Iraq, and of course also with the terrorists inside Gaza, Hamas. And all of a sudden Israel is finding herself being attacked with thousands of rockets coming in from multiple fronts. So this exercise is on many levels. It's for 3 weeks. So they are also practicing that when the Air Force is practicing attacking in Iran, here in Israel they are practicing what to do when thousands of rockets are going to fly in to this nation. At one point, the hospitals are preparing, the politicians, the civil administration. So this is a very, very big drill taking place over these 3 weeks. So Israel is preparing for what to come. Could it be already this summer? I mean, Benny Gantz said that in a couple of weeks, Iran is ready. Israel is not going to let that happen. So actually right now, Israel's defense minister is on his way to America to meet Lloyd Austin, the defense minister of America, and other people in the government over there, probably to present Israel's case, probably to say, and let me just say, Israel knows everything. They know exactly where all of these bunkers is. Israel knows exactly what to do. So he's probably going over there just laying out, saying, this is the situation. This is what Israel is planning to do, whether you agree or not. Israel knows when that day comes, they are probably going to do this by themselves. At the same time, leaders from the American military is in Israel right now So this is a very, 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 very intense situation. We are preparing for what we have known for years is going to come. This is unavoidable. This is unavoidable. So it has never been more important that you pray for Israel, that you follow my news, that you keep up on what's going on here in Israel, because the Jewish state is going to do what it takes to protect her people. At the same time, last year, exactly 1 year ago, we had more than 4,000 rockets flying in from Gaza in less than 2 weeks. And we saw Arab Israelis rising up against Jews and literally lynching Jews in the streets. So that is also what they are preparing for, to be attacked from abroad and to be attacked from enemies within, Gaza and the terrorists here, but also from Israeli Arabs who have plainly stated that when that day comes, we are going to rise up against the Jewish state. So this is massive. This is massive. This is huge. And this is very, very important. So thank you for helping me, being the voice, speaking the truth out of Israel, sharing to you that this is what's going on. Keep an eye on Washington, D.C. right now, where Israel's defense minister is having meetings for the next couple of days. And like I said, in Israel right now, the biggest military drill ever taking place right now, preparing for a war to attack Iran and for Israel to be attacked on multiple fronts at the same time. It could happen this summer. It could happen this summer. We will see. What can you do? Support Israel. Pray for Israel every day. Bye.